How's it going, Bear Traders? BrendonD here. So TNXP, low float stock, under 20 million shares, under $10 per share. What am I doing trading it? I don't trade low float. And a few reasons today. It was on a watch list in general, so I had it down. I noticed the 50 SMA was right around where it was opening, and thought that's good support. Real in terms of headroom up here, nothing in the way, so that was a good sign. But still not a reason to trade this low float stock. But the other reason, two more reasons. One is real clean 1 minute moves. Traders are respecting a stock, taking up 20-30 cents per 1 minute candle for $7-8 stock. That's manageable. That's respect. It's not being gyrated, manipulated, or anything like that. And the last reason, holding that 733 level. That 50 SMA on the daily, the 50 SMA on the 1 minute was also acting as support almost down to the penny here off that daily level. So after 70 candles, the smart money was accumulating over here, consolidating and ready to take it up. Now I did have a 15-cent stop just below the lowest candle here. Said if it cracks 15 cents, it's really breaking down and not holding a consolidation level. That'll be my stop. Since it's holding to the penny, that would be a good sign just to get out. Could go down a lower day and who knows. So I had a 15-cent stop, potential to make about $1.50. So it was about 10-to-1 risk reward here. It was just amazing. I wanted to get a high day. So I scaled that some here just because this is also a consolidation point, and it looked like it was, it was doing well here, but I just wanted to take some off. And my last target was to get up here, but after it wasn't making the pops I thought it would, and it just made little candles here. It was like, all right, I don't want to, this is such a nice move already. I was already at 6-to-1 risk reward. I was already making that, and said, let's just get after 3 scales, I'm out. Usually 3 to 4 scales. And what do you know, it pulls back, kind of chops around, then takes it to high day. I know Carlos and Andrew traded this wonderfully, but just not about the money. It's about the setup, the execution of the trade, and just getting out at appropriate levels here after signals that maybe it's not going to make high day. And it didn't for quite a while. It didn't make it for about another 20 minutes. All right, guys, so Mew. Now, there's a method to my madness with this trade. So, I mean, look at the woman here, just all nutty, just jumping up and down, wicking, who knows where it's going to go. So, forget the 1 minute. I was going down to the 5 minutes saying, let's see what strong moving averages, what indicators do we have. The SPY seems to be going up. Let's look at what we can trade that isn't the SPY, but trending with the SPY. So we look at the 50. I always like 50s on the 5 minute, the 1 minute, and the 15 minutes. So 15 minutes showing a close above on a previous 15 minute candle above the 50 SMA. Great sign. Also close above VWAP. And so going back to the 5 minute, here I saw the close on the 5 minute above the 50 and said, all right, it's definitely going to gain some support, possibly. So going over to the 1 minute, where is going to be my entry? So I saw a nice holding a VWAP here, trying to break it, did not, and then a huge buy up, which I think was SPY related, and then a normal pullback here, which kind of looks like an ABCD or flag up. So I said, let's try to get an entry around kind of the consolidation here where it kind of flags down to that previous high and then keeps chucking upward. So it tested me up, bought real quick, bought bad right up. And so I went long right up to 200 SMA, thought it was a great area, that it was starting to crack and breaking through. And I just like these 2 wicks here, just kind of seem like a little double bottom, and it can continue. So my stop was below VWAP, below this consolidation point here, and my target was just kind of the high of this previous pattern here. So I had a risk reward of about 1.5 to 1, or anything greater than 1 to 1 I like. And so I got out a little there, moved up to break even, and didn't test break even, thank goodness. And then I got a little more in the next pop up. And then it started to get little wicks here. Didn't like that. If you jump over to the SPY, I had SPY on the other screen, was watching it. And if you look here around 1140, we've seen it kind of wicking out in the 1 minute. Didn't look, I mean, you see that, that's usually kind of a reversal sign when it kind of gets real tight there. And I mean, look at that. It just SPY started to break down a little bit. And that was, the Mew broke down a little more aggressively. But let me just clear this up for you. So yeah, I just didn't want to take the risk of losing all my charge up here and just got out there. So I did break it down. I would have stopped out. Looks like I wouldn't have stopped that break even, but I definitely would have got out after these huge 2 bearish candles. And that was my trade on Mew.